Hi all, welcome back to my YouTube channel SK. So guys, in this video we will discuss about SDLC, then SDLC methodology and one real-time project with big data tools. So this is our agenda. So let's start from SDLC. Okay, so first SDLC, what is SDLC? It is nothing but software design lifecycle. Architecture of IT and software project. So let first is SDLC concept. What is SDLC concept? SDLC is software design lifecycle is the process of design and build any software product. So for building any software product, we need to follow this SDLC process. So in next sliding, we will discuss about all this concept. So actually SDLC, there are some phases with SDLC. There are total five phases: requirement or planning. Then next is designing, developing, testing, and maintenance and support. So mainly there are total five SDLC pages are there. So we will discuss all of them one by one. Okay. So first, what is requirement and planning? So requirement means client actually provides the requirements to build an application. In IT companies, you will see there are two types of companies. First is product based and second is software based. So in product based companies, already means they make some product on, and in client service based company they will provide the service to client service to I can say we can say like they can provide the service to client. So they will get requirements from client and they build the project and they send back to the client. So here in this case, first it come with discuss with let's discuss with requirement. So client will provide the requirements to build an application. Then next is planning. So planning means based on that particular requirement, manager and other team senior member they will plan when and how to build the application. Now it's nothing but timeline. Means actually when they will start to build the particular application, how much time it will take. So all this information will comes under planning. Now next, who involved in this meetings? So we can say like delivery manager, project manager, client, on-site people. They are part of this meeting. So next is designing. So after getting requirements, manager and high level peoples they will plan for next steps. Okay. Then designing means once plan will be ready for a particular application, then design team they will create the design for that particular application. And about job role, so design team will do this type of job. And who involved in these meetings? So project architecture, actual project architecture or design architecture we can say. So they actually mainly create this design for that particular application. Then project manager, reporting manager, or any team lead they can be a part of this design meeting. So next is developing. So once design will ready, then next step is developing the application. So who involved in this meeting? Team lead, then developer, and reporting manager. They all can be a part of developing meeting. Then about job role, so development team, they will do this type of job. And about tools and language, like a developer can use like Java, Python, C Sharp, Databricks, Service, AWS, Cloud Service, AWS, Azure. So there are multiple language and multiple database and other technology are there. So they are using all these types of technology. So once developer will complete, then next phase is testing. So about testing, after developing the project, next step is testing the application. So there are two types of mainly we have testing one we call it SIT. SIT is system integration testing, and other is like unit testing. So according to project, they will choose the which testing they need to test the application, like unit testing, software system testing, integration testing. So there are multiple types of testing also are there. And about who involved in this meeting, so team lead and tester will be there, and also the developer will be a part of this meeting because developer only build this project, so they only developer can share all this information is about project. Then about job role is testing team will do these types of job. About tools and language in testing, tools like Jira, automation tools, Selenium, Postman, Java, Python, SQL. So all these types of tools and language we can use in testing. So once testing will be complete, then next part is the maintenance and support. So after testing, next part is maintenance and support team. So once testing is completed, then next step is maintenance and support the application. So who involved in this meetings like team lead, developer, tester, support team, their manager, they can include in these types of meetings. And our tools and language, mainframe, Java, ServiceNow, SQL, these types of tools and technology, the support team can use. About job role, so support team will do these types of job. So once the testing is completed, then this final step is the maintenance and support. So they can monitor actually daily jobs. They are monitor. They will monitor daily jobs whether this is successfully completed or not. If they found some issue, then they will report to developer team. Okay. Then next our topic is SDLC methodology. What is SDLC methodology? There are multiple types of SDLC methodology like Lean, Agile, Waterfall, DevOps, Spiral, Iterative, View model. So normally nowadays most of companies are follow Agile methodology. Earlier they are follow Waterfall or Lean method, but nowadays most of companies are follow Agile methodology. So we will discuss about Agile methodology in next slide. Agile methodology, it is a way to manage a project by breaking it up into several phases. It involves constant collaboration with stakeholders and continuous improvement at every stage. So once work begins, teams cycle through a process of planning, executing, and evaluating. And our tools, normally Jira tools we are using for Agile methodology. So what is the main by this comment? Actually, we will see. Okay. So here if you will see like first we have requirement, then design, then developer testing, then finally deploy and review. So here the maintenance and support team will come in picture. So this type of we already see this types this SDLC types. Okay. So in Agile, what we will do, once we will get the requirement from client, then design team will start to create the design. And once they finish the design, then developing team will start to develop the project, and then testing team will do the testing, and final support team will support the monitor the job. So this type of workflow will do in normal in Agile methodology. So why it is different from other methodology? Because if we will compare with waterfall method, so what happen in waterfall method? First, let's suppose we will get the requirement. So once we'll get the requirement, we need to design the application. Okay. So once design will ready, after that only develop team will start to develop the project. So yeah, and after that, once the developing part will be complete, then only testing team will come in picture and they will test the data. So in this scenario, actually, it will more time consuming. Why? Because let's suppose now design team will doing the design means they are creating the design for application. So at that time, developing team they don't have any work. So that time they will just relax only. Okay, so only once the design team will ready with design, then only they will comes in picture. But what happen in agile methodology? Let's suppose the design team what will they will do? They will design means split the design into let's suppose in 10 parts. So first they will design for first part only. So once they will complete first part, they will give send their design to the development team, and development team will start to develop the that particular design. Okay. Then again, once the design team will complete the first part, they will start to design the second part, then third part. So once they will complete the first two parts, they will provide that particular part to development team, and development team will start to the developing part. And similarly happen in next steps. So in agile methodology, no one can free in at any time. We can say like means once one particular phase design will create the design, they just send to development team, and then development team sent to the test team. Then let's suppose developing team are developing the second phase, and at that time testing team will test the first phase. So no one can free in this in agile methodology. Everyone has some work. So that's why every company now using this agile methodology. So all this about agile.